Hello, it's Aki Anastasiou. It's September and that's National Wills Month, and it's really creating awareness around wills and why it's important for you to have a will. Well, we'll find out about it because you can do this via the FNB app, or you can come into a branch and get your will signed and printed inside a branch. So let's check it out and let's get some more details. Follow me.
Like we say, my will, my legacy.
Yeah.
So you're basically leaving your legacy for your loved ones in case something happens to you. So that's very important. Make sure your assets are in the right place at the right time when you're not here on this earth anymore.
Okay, so now I've arrived at the FNB branch here, and this is a great service that FNB offers because I can come and get my will done in the branch, and all the necessary signatures that I need and witnesses. You guys take care of it and keep the will and really manage the whole process, right? How does it work?
Correct. So if you do come into the branch wanting information on how to start, we can help you.
Yeah.
Like you said, we go into the app. There's a tab called Navigate Life.
Yes.
So you will find there a will section where it will give you detailed information of what we need to fill in. So sometimes you don't have that information, so we can work around that.
Okay.
So we've got an option for you to get called back, or you can actually call back our department to actually tell them, listen, I've started the process and this is how far I ended, before you can fill in all that information. So what we do, we help you initiate if you're walking into the branch without any information whatsoever.
Because you see, it's a very important part of this, right? Because you can start this on the wills and the app, right, as you mentioned, but you actually got to complete it and get the signatures and really finalize that will the way you want it. And it's a great initiative that FNB is supporting this through the app. So the idea here is that the customers start the process within the app, and then they're coming to the branch and they complete the process and all the signatures, etc., etc. But for those people who don't have an app, for example, or they want to come and do it in branch, you can do that as well in the branch, correct?
Definitely. We've got online platforms.
Right.
We've got kiosks that are available where our clients can actually log in and create a will from there. And also got fiduciary department, will department. We can give them a call and they can also help us there.
So Tsepo, what do I need if I want to get my will done in branch? I'm an FNB customer. I just arrived. Do I need the ID? What do you need?
If you're an FNB customer, we've got all our information on the app.
Great.
So remember, we navigate through the app.
And if it's a non-FNB customer, can they also get their will done at an FNB branch?
Definitely, you can. We just need your identification document so we can get your name, surname, and all those type of information. Then we fill in, then we can send it off to our fiduciary department.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do the paperwork.
No problem. I'll be back, sir.
Okay, Tsepo, great. I've signed here. Right, what else do you need now?
So what's left, I have to witness.
Uh-huh.
So we need 2 witnesses, and luckily you're in a branch, they are definitely available.
The fact that you can get FNB to look after your will and do all that paperwork and all that stuff actually makes the process faster, because one of the disadvantages of having a will is that you've got an executor of your estate and the process is faster, because if it's the state that has to do it, it can take a while.
Yes, I mean, one of the most important implications of not having a will is potential delays. Also, I suppose, family disputes, because you didn't jot down your wishes. So your family is left with a lot of uncertainty. And then I think increased risk for fraud if there's no will in place. And then something that sort of customers that have minor beneficiaries really need to consider is making provision for a testamentary trust, because obviously in South Africa minors cannot inherit directly, so any inheritance will be paid to the Guardians Fund administered by the Master of the High Court unless you've made provision for that testamentary trust to look after their inheritance.
What is your advice to people watching this right now? They might not have a will and they'll say, well, I'll get it done next month, and procrastinate on it. Life is, life can have unexpected twists and turns. What's your advice to people with regards to wills?
So I think, a lot of the people that we talk to, they think they're too young, they don't have enough assets, but you do have, you have a legacy that you'd like to leave for your family. So don't procrastinate, make sure you get it done, adulting 101, whatever we want to call it. And we are trying to make it more accessible to all customers, and that was part of the rationale for rolling it out in branch, is that not all South Africans have easy and free access to a financial advisor, but you can walk into a branch and they can assist you. And then obviously the Wills Act stipulates that it still needs to be that original document with a signature signed in the presence of witnesses. And we take away all that angst from our customers and make it really simple for them to put the right plan in place to protect their families.
How often should one be updating their will?
So I think, the Act says you need to be over the age of 16 and mentally competent, but there are certain times in your life where it makes more sense to, first of all, make sure that that will is in place, and then keep those wishes relevant and up to date. So things like getting married, getting divorced, the birth or adoption of a child, the acquisition of a large asset, or sort of a change in financial status. And then also, as you sort of edging towards retirement, obviously a good time to sit down and just review your legacy plan, your will, and that liquidity calc.
When the time comes, have that conversation. Get that valid will done, together with a completed personal inventory. It's going to ensure and enable the smooth transfer of your assets in accordance with your last wishes. What takes a bit of time and effort now, and possibly a few uneasy conversations over the dinner table, will greatly reduce the anxiety and stress placed on your loved ones in the future. So please, if you do one thing this September, update your will and make sure you get it signed correctly. Visit your nearest FNB branch for assistance, or check out My Will and Legacy on the FNB app for more details. Thank you for watching.